Hello YouTube, this is Fallon, the Yarn Whisperer, coming back to share more videos that not only have to do with yarn, but also pouring a nice big tall glass of my favorite drink. It's a drink made by a doctor, Dr. Spice. He's a spice. Not sponsored video. if Dr. You know what spice? It's salt and fill in the blank there. And I have a drink. Okay, my allergies are going crazy, so that's why my dear husband brought me something to drink. That way I don't cough on camera. And what I'm going to share with you today is I have 4 items from Wish. That's 8. That's 4. I have 4 items from Wish that I'm going to share with you today. Oh, before we get started though, if you're not already and you would like to, please hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, and you'll be notified every time the Yarn Whisperer comes back to YouTube. So let's hop into it. I have 4 items from Wish that have to do with crochet one way or another that I'm going to review for you today. And I'll go ahead and tell you, I've tried to record this 3 other times already. And so all of the items are already open. So the reason that I recorded them so many times, I got interrupted by a tornado warning. I coughed on the camera because my allergies. Anyway, I'm going to end up having to record it all over again. So the first thing that we're going to review today are a package of safety eyes. And I have a little bit of a comparison. I purchased this set and it has 348 pieces, multiple millimeters. They have got different colors. They have a couple different sizes of noses. And I paid $12, maybe $13 after tax. And I paid $2 for this bag. I will say the pros on this bag, I believe, are, you can get it out and show you, that way you can see what I'm talking about. If you look at, make sure I'm actually on camera. If you look at the little notches, there's 4 of them on the ones from Wish. And on the ones that I purchased from Amazon, they only have 3 notches. And I don't really think 1 extra notch makes much of a difference. And honestly, if you're working on a smaller project, I guess having a longer insertable piece is going to work against you maybe. But I just feel like it's safer on the safety eyes. Make sure the little children don't pull the eyeballs out. If your child is pulling the eyeballs out of their dolls, there are bigger problems. So moving on, the next, I want to have a sip of Dr. Pepper, let me tell you. Moving on to the next item that I want to review with you, stitch markers. I don't personally utilize stitch markers very often. I always have some kind of scrap piece of yarn around. I crochet in bed a lot, and so I have a bookshelf next to me that has a lot of yarn stacked up. And there's always, I wake up with yarn in my hair sometimes, but these are just average stitch markers that function the way that a safety pin would. They clasp on the inside of that plastic piece right there, and they're good and sturdy. I want to say that there's probably 100 in here because I feel like that's kind of a theme, and you'll see why I say that here in just a second. But I teach people how to crochet in my hometown, and when I teach them how to crochet, I like to be able to provide them everything that they could possibly need to finish an entire project. And so when I saw these, and again, I think I paid $1 for these, and the next item I'm about to show you. And I think the $1 is from shipping. I don't think that I paid $1 for the item plus $1 in shipping. I really think this was just $1, which I feel is definitely a fair price. They function perfectly. They do exactly what they're intended to do, and they're colorful. I like all the different colors. I'm a colorful lady myself, so that definitely works for me. I'm satisfied with this purchase. Highly recommend. And moving on, and you'll see what I'm talking about when purchasing things in bulk. I also purchased darning needles. So these are plastic darning needles, and I love the colors. I love that they come in all these different colors. These are a bit more on the pastel side. You'll see the pinks and the purples, and they've also got the yellow in there, and these are more bright. They'll have the oranges and the reds. Both of them have blue, so on and so forth. It's just a great, perfect little plastic darning needle, and I paid the same price for these as I did for these. So I'm thinking that I only paid $1 in total to have this whole set. And I will say that I did count these. There's supposed to be 100 in the lot, and there were about 110. I counted them a few days ago, so I don't remember exactly, but I know that there's more than 100, and they're perfect. They're perfect little plastic darning needles. I'm very satisfied. 10 out of 10 would recommend. So the last thing that I'm going to show you from Wish, and I'm pretty excited about this one. Why I'm excited, I'm not really sure, because I cannot read but maybe a few words off of the package. But it is milk cotton. I'm not sure how that's produced, but we have milk cotton yarn, and I don't know that I fully believe that this is 100% cotton. In the advertisement on Wish, it says that it's 100% cotton, but it is so soft. There has to be something else in it. I have 100% cotton yarn next to me. I have this. I'll show you a sneak peek, actually, because I'm going to do a video that shows you all the things that I've been working on here lately. And I made this wash rag that I am absolutely in love with. I am going to go over the pattern that I guess I wrote the pattern. There's not much to it. I'm sure that someone out there has done this. I cannot possibly be the first person to have done this, but I love this. But this is 100% cotton. This is kind of rough and scrubby. This is like, I want it on my face. This is made to be a scarf of some kind, or like a blanket, or crocheted into a pillow. This cannot possibly be cotton. I'm going to make something out of it, and I'm going to wash it, and I'm going to see if it shrinks. I'm not going to dry it, so I won't see if it shrinks. I'm afraid to dry it because I don't think it's cotton. But it says it's cotton. Okay, and so this is the other funniest part that I saw about this packaging. It has 80% of something, 20% of something else, and 15% of something else. Now, Mean Girls says that math is the same in every language. And that's why Katie really loved math. If that's the case, I don't know. You tell me. So, oh, and the other thing that I noticed about this, it says that it stretches. Nope. None. It gets poofier, maybe a little, but it doesn't stretch. There's no stretch to it whatsoever. Okay, I apologize for possibly the silly nature of this video, but either way, I hope you enjoyed it. I am going to be, like I said again, showing you some more things that I purchased from Wish, if it's what you would like to see. I am going to be showing you a variety of items that I've been working on. I do craft fairs in the fall, and so I want to show you what I'm going to be putting on my table. And I'm going to keep continuing with my beginner crochet series that I'm working on. I'm ready for video number 3, and I think I'll be getting that up soon. If not today, if I feel like recording more now, then I'll have it up today. So with all of that said, Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, be nice and don't hit the thumbs down. Just tell me what you liked and didn't like, and I will work on it. If there is a particular pattern that you need help with, another announcement. I can't believe I haven't mentioned this already. So I was gifted a handful of, I want to be nice when I say vintage. I think it qualifies as vintage crochet patterns and items and different things. Some of these date back to the 60s. Like I said, I want to be nice when I say vintage. I was made in the 80s, so I might be vintage myself by now, who knows. But I was thinking about possibly starting a series where we go over some of these older patterns that I have that were printed, labels and things that I've never seen. It's a very exciting bulk of things to have gone through and been able to pick from, and I want to share it with everybody. So thanks for watching, and leave me a comment, share the video, and I will see you again later. Bye.